हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक। मेरा नाम है क्षितिज शर्मा और आप हो मेरे साथ मेरे चैनल जिसका नाम है लक्ष्य एजुकेशन ऑनलाइन। दिस इज सेकेंड एपिसोड ऑफ 15 चैप्टर प्रोबेबिलिटी। In the first episode we had discussed up to question number 10 of exercise 15.1. Now in episode number 2 we will continue from question number 11. So let's go for it. Now the next question is question number 11. The question is, Gopi buys a fish from a fish shop for his aquarium. The shopkeeper takes out one fish at random from a tank containing 5 male fish and 8 female fish. Now we have to find the probability that the fish taken out is a male fish. Total number of fish in the tank is number of male fish plus number of female fish. That is 5 plus 8 will be 13 fish. So total number of chances or total number of outcomes in this question is 13. Now as we have to find the probability that the selected fish is a male fish. Suppose we call it P of A. So P of A equals to probability for a male fish is number of male fish upon total number of fish. Therefore, the probability for selecting a male fish is 5 by 13. Suppose we think of another question in the same one, that the selected fish is a female fish. Suppose we call it P of B. Then probability for a female fish will be number of female fish divided by total number of fish. Here we have 8 number of female fish. Therefore, the probability for female fish will be 8 by 13. Let's see the next question. Question number 12. See the question number 12. A game of chance consists of a spinning an arrow which comes to rest pointing at one of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of them. And these are equally likely outcomes. Now we have to find the probability. What is the probability that the arrow will point towards? Number 1, 8. Let's solve this question according to the given questions. Let's see the question. Here we have a spinning wheel having an arrow. There are 8 sections on this spinning wheel, 1 to 8. We have to spin the arrow and we have to get the probability where the arrow will point. As there are 8 sections on the spinning wheel, therefore the total number of outcomes is 8. So in this case our denominator term is 8. Now we have to get the probability for the given questions. Number 1, we have to find the probability that the arrow will point at 8. Suppose we call it P of A. See, on this spinning wheel there are total 8 sections and 8 is written only on one section. Therefore our favorable outcome is 1 time and total number of outcomes is 8. So P of A equals to favorable number of favorable outcomes, that is 1 upon total number of outcomes is 8. Here you should take care that you have to find the probability that the arrow will point at 8. It doesn't mean 8 upon 8 because here 8 is only for one time. That's why our favorable outcome is 1 and total outcomes is 8. Therefore the probability that the arrow will point at 8 is 1 by 8. Now the next question is probability that the arrow will point at an odd number. Now for this case, suppose we call this as probability of B, P of B. Now here our favorable outcomes is odd numbers. We have to check on the spinning wheel how many odd numbers are there. The odd numbers are 1, 3, 5 and 7. So number of outcomes for odd number is 4 and total number of outcomes is 8. Therefore the probability for getting an odd number is favorable outcomes 4 and total number of outcomes 8. 4 by 8 we get 1 by 2. 4 2s are 8. It will be 1 by 2. We can get it as 0.5 also because 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. You can write 1 by 2 or 0.5. Both are one and same. Let's move to the next question. The question is, the pointer will point at a number greater than 2. Suppose we call this probability of C, P of C. Number greater than 2 are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. There are 6 chances for number greater than 2. Therefore, our favorable outcomes are 6 and total number outcomes are 8. Therefore, the answer is 6 by 8. We can get its reduced form. 3 2s are 6 and 4 2s are 8. Therefore, the answer will be 3 by 4. The next question is the probability that the pointer will point at a number less than 9. Here we can see that all the numbers, that is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the chances are the numbers which are less than 9. Therefore, in this case, our favorable outcomes are all the outcomes, 8 outcomes. Suppose we call this as probability of D. Here favorable outcomes, all the numbers are less than 9. Therefore, favorable outcomes are 8 upon total number of outcomes are also 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. As the probability is 1, we can say that this is a sure or certain event. Suppose we take one more extra question in the same one. Probability for a prime number. Here in this case, the prime numbers are 2, 3, 5 and 7. There is no any other prime number here. Therefore, the number of outcomes are 4. There are 4 prime numbers in this case. So suppose we call this probability as P of E. Number of favorable outcomes is 4 and total number of outcomes is 8. So it will be 1 by 2. Let's see the next question. The next question is question number 13. A die is thrown once. Find the probability of getting number 1, a prime number, number 2, a number lying between 2 and 6, and number 3, an odd number. As you know that a die contains 6 surfaces, therefore the total number of outcomes in this question is 6. Let's solve this question. See the question. Once again, a die is thrown once and we have to find the probabilities. As we have total number of outcomes 6. So in this case, for the probability, the denominator term is 6. The first one is a prime number. So first of all, we have to check which are the prime numbers present on the surfaces of die. The prime numbers will be 2, 3 and 5. There are 3 possibilities for a prime number. So in this case, suppose we call this probability as P of A. So P of A will be number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. So 3 divided by total number of outcomes is 6. It will be 3 by 6. So we get 1 by 2. Next question is a number lying between 2 and 6. They are 3, 4 and 5. There are 3 chances. So suppose we call this probability as P of B. Here favorable outcomes are 3. Total number of outcomes are 6. Therefore, the probability is again 3 by 6 equal to 1 by 2. Now the next question is probability that the number is an odd number. The odd numbers are 1, 3 and 5. So the possible outcomes are 3 outcomes. Therefore, suppose we call this as P of C. Number of favorable outcomes is 3. Total number of outcomes is 6. 3 by 6 again, it is 1 by 2. So in all these cases, we are getting probability 1 by 2. Let's move on to the next question. The next question is about play cards. Question number 14. It is one card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. Find the probability of getting. Before we move on to the questions, let us first of all get some information about the play cards. All of you might have played this kind of play cards. First of all, you must know the total number of cards in a deck of play cards. The total number of cards in a deck of play cards is 52. So it contains 52 cards. Now, which are the main types of cards? There are mainly 4 types of cards. They are, the first one is a spade card. This one is a club card. This one is a heart. And this one is a diamond. So you have to remember all these 4 types first of all. 4 types of cards, and each type of card, the number of each type of cards is 13. Ace, then 2 to 10, and then Jack, Queen and King. 13 cards of each type 13 multiplied by 4, total 52 cards. Moreover, we have some special cards like this: Jack, Queen and King. They are called face cards. There are no numbers written on them and some faces are drawn on them, so they are called face cards. We have to get some more information. It is, suppose you are asked that you have to get the probability for king of red color. Now here red color and black color are the two possibilities. Here, as I showed you, that these are four types of cards. This is heart, this is diamond, this is club card and this is card of spade. Now the question is, red colored card or the card of red suit. If it is red colored or red suit, then you have to choose two cards having red color. Here heart and diamond have red color. So red color cards are of two types, heart and diamond. And suppose it is the question that we have to get the probability for black colored card or card of black suit, then it will be club card as well as a card of spade, because they both are of black color. Here is your question. One card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. Find the probability of getting the given questions. So now here the total number of outcomes is 52, as we have total 52 cards. The first question is the probability that the selected card is a king of red color. We know that red colored cards are heart shaped card and diamond shaped card. It means king of heart and king of diamonds. Here the favorable outcomes are two cards, that is king of heart and king of diamond. And total number of outcomes is total number of cards, that is 52 cards. So it will be 2 by 52. It will be 1 by 26. So the probability that the selected card is a king of red color, it will be 1 by 26. The next question is a face card. The face cards are Jack, Queen and King. Now Jack of four types: heart, diamond, spade and club. So 4 Jack, 4 queens and 4 kings. Total outcomes, total favorable outcomes will be 4 plus 4 plus 4, that is 12 outcomes. So here suppose we call this probability as P of B. Here the number of face cards are 12 upon total number of outcomes is 52. So your answer is 12 by 52. If you get the reduced form, 12 is 4 multiplied by 3 and 52 is 4 multiplied by 13. We get 3 by 13. Our answer P of B is 3 by 13. Let's move on to the next one. The selected card is a red face card. Red colored face card. Once again, red means heart shaped and diamond shaped. Face cards are Jack, Queen and King. So here Jack, Queen and King. Red colored Jack means heart shaped Jack and diamond shaped Jack. 2. Again red colored Queen and red colored King. So the favorable outcomes will be 2 plus 2 plus 2 will be 6. So here suppose we call this as P of C. Number of favorable outcomes is 6. Total number of outcomes is 52. 6 is 2 multiplied by 3. 52 is 2 multiplied by 26. So the answer will be 3 by 26. Let's move on to the next. The selected card is the Jack of Hearts. Now Jack of Hearts, suppose we call it P of D. Jack of Heart. We have only one Jack of Heart. Therefore here number of favorable outcomes is 1. Total number of outcomes is 52. Therefore the answer is 1 by 52. Next one is the selected card is a spade. Suppose we call it P of E. Now we know that number of spade is 13. Therefore here number of favorable outcomes is 13 upon total number of outcomes is 52. 13 multiplied by 1 is 13. 13 multiplied by 4 is 52. Our answer is 1 by 4. So P of E is the selected probability for the selected card is a spade card is 1 by 4. The next one is the selected card is a queen of diamonds. Suppose we call it P of F. There is only one queen of diamond. Therefore, favorable outcomes is 1, total number of outcomes is 52. Your answer is 1 by 52. Let's see the next question. Question number 15. It is 5 cards. The 10, Jack, Queen, King and an Ace of diamonds are well shuffled with their face downwards. And one card is picked up randomly and we have to get the probability for the given questions. Here we have to take 5 cards and they are 10, Jack, Queen, King and Ace of diamond. These are the 5 cards. As we have total 5 cards, so here total number of outcomes is 5. Now we have to pick up one card and we have to get the probability according to the given question. The first question is, what is the probability that the card is a queen? Now first of all, the total number of outcomes is 5. So our denominator term is 5. Now we have to pick up a card and we have to get the probability that the picked up card is a queen. So for that we have to check what is our favorable number of outcomes. It means what is the number of queens in these 5 cards. Here we know that the number of queens is only 1. So here in this case the favorable outcome is 1. In that case, if we call it P of A, then P of A equals to number of queens in these cards upon total number of cards. Number of queens is only 1 upon total number of cards is 5. That's why probability for picking up a queen out of these 5 cards is 1 by 5. Now the next question in the same one is, if the queen is drawn and put aside, suppose we are taking out the queen. I've taken it out and it is put aside. I'm putting it aside. And then what is the probability for the second picked up card? Now in that case, when I have put up this queen aside, then the total number of outcome in this case is 4 outcomes because 4 cards are remaining now. So total number of outcomes is 4. Now for the second card picked up, the probability we have to find is the picked up card is an ace. Now check here how many aces are here. There is only one ace here out of 4 cards. So probability to get an ace is 1 out of 4, that is 1 by 4. The second question is, out of these 4 cards, the picked up card is a queen. Now we have to check what will be the probability for the queen. As we have already taken out the queen and put it aside, that's why in our total outcomes there is no any queen remaining. So there is no any outcome or no any chance for queen. Means number of outcomes for queen is 0. Total number of outcomes is 4. Therefore the picked up second card is a queen, is the probability is 0 by 4, that is 0. It is an impossible event because this bunch or this group of cards does not contain any queen. So this probability for queen will be 0. I hope you understand. Next question is question number 16. See the question. The question is, 12 defective pens are accidentally mixed with 132 good ones. Now it is not possible to just look at the pen and tell whether it is good or bad or defective. One pen is taken out at random from this lot and we have to determine the probability that the pen taken out is a good one. Now in this question we have 12 defective pens and 132 good pens. Total number of pens will be 132 plus 12, that is 144. When we pick up a pen, we have to get the probability that the picked up pen is a good one. Now to get the probability, suppose we call it P of A. So P of A equals to number of good pens upon total number of pens. Here number of good pens is 132 and total number of pens is 144. So the probability of number of good pens is 132 divided by 144. If you get the reduced form of this number, you will get 11 by 12. So the answer is 11 by 12. Suppose in the question it is asked that find the probability that the picked up pen is a defective pen. Suppose we call it P of B. So P of B equals to number of defective pens upon total number of pens. Here number of defective pens is 12, total number of pens is 144. So 12 upon 144 will be 1 by 12. This is the probability of defective pen.